Blake, match in heaven, picked up a Breeders' Challenge heat today in the stewards' room.
Yeah, unfortunately he had to go to that, but his run was really good, Greg.
He looks to be one of these 2-year-olds that likes to get back in his races and just power home over the top of runners.
Yeah, he's got a really good turn of speed, Greg, and if he can get the right trip, he'll always finish off strong, and he proved that today. They ran a sub-26 quarter, so it was a great effort.
He lobbed into a good spot for him. Were you surprised you settled as close as you did?
Yeah, I was, and there was plenty of speed on too, which really played into our hands, but he still had to really fight for it. The second horse was a terrific run, and he really earned it today.
What about his win at Newcastle? That was supersonic. On a night where the wind was howling, he charged home that night too.
Yeah, he did, Greg. Horses just don't win from where he was that night, so I think that was the time that he really stood up and showed us that he's quite a smart horse.
It's not going to get any easier when he gets through to the semi-finals if he happens to draw our Waikiki Beach or gets through to the final, but he looks a nice 2-year-old that's developing.
Yeah, definitely, and you'll probably be a better horse again next season, but as you said, this season's very strong. Our Waikiki Beach is the benchmark, so there'll be no easy races from here on in.
What about the 2-year-old trot in race number 1? You had a really good start to the day.
Yeah, to get the first 4 in that was great, Greg, so it was something we're really proud of.
First time you've done that?
Yeah, it is actually, definitely.
Well, take us through the horses that... Firstly, a little bit of news out of the race. Firstly, 7 Secrets. Now, she's pacing bred, but she's doing a really good job as a trotter.
She is. She's a natural trotter, and she could never pace, believe it or not. She's got no trotting blood in her, but she's a natural trotter. She doesn't touch anywhere and just does everything right.
So what's the plans with her after today?
She'll go to the Breeders' Challenge here in a month's time and then head to the Redwood before going out for a break.
So you think she'll measure up to a race like the Redwood?
Yeah, I do. We've taken 2-year-olds there in the past, and she's right up there with the better ones we've had.
All right. And what about Hudson Bay?
He's a really smart horse. It's probably still a season away. Just wanted to over-race in front today, which took its toll late, but he'll head to the Breeders' Challenge also, and then Breeders' Crown late in the season.
He's well related. He's a half brother to Vincenz.
Yeah, he's very well bred by Angus Hall, so he's bred to improve, and he'll be a really nice horse next season.
And what about the Victorian Trotters Oaks on Friday night? Where have you drawn there with Fiery Mountain Girl?
She's drawn 3, Greg, which was a really good draw for her. My Aria drew 1 and my Tribeca drew 2, so they're probably the 2 hardest to beat.
Well, mate, congratulations with the win today and also the first 4 past the post in race number 1.
Thanks, Greg. Thank you.
Mark, our Golden Goddess, super impressive today here at Menangle.
Yeah, first up, Greg, and it was a great start for her.
She got caught wide in the early stages and you were happy to press on. They went 27-1 first quarter, broke 30 seconds the next 2 and home in 27-6. She looks to have a big motor.
Yeah, well, her grandmother stabilised. She was a good mare here and probably coming out now at the major cross.
Did you expect a big performance from her today?
She didn't surprise me. Nat's done a lot of track work with her and she's had a high opinion of her.
And obviously a Breeders' Challenge eligible and that's her main goal in the short term?
In the short term, yes.
Okay, and where will she go after the Breeders' Challenge?
I'd say probably we'll take in the Breeders' Crown as well while we're here.
Now, you're here in Australia for a little while now that you've arrived, or you'll be travelling back and forth?
No, I'll be here probably all of June anyway.
Our Waikiki Beach was impressive today. He's back under your care now?
He will be, yes, and Luke's done a good job with him in the interim.
What did you make of his performance?
Oh, he's probably something special, I think.
Have you worked out if you can split him and Lazarus yet?
Hard to split. They're both very good, very nice young horses.
And where will our Waikiki Beach go after the Breeders' Challenge?
He's Breeders' Crown eligible as well, so that'll be his next main aim.
Smolder, his performance on a Saturday night was super. Will we see him in Sydney or will he be off to Queensland now?
No, I'd say probably have one more run in Sydney before he treks off to Queensland.
And a couple of races up there for him?
Yeah, a couple of nice races in Queensland for him.
Okay. And what about the day on Saturday? The Harness Jewels, you must have been very happy with the All-Stars team?
Yes, yeah, very proud of the team. They're always hard to win on those big days, and the team really performed well.
I think it's important to point out that there is a strong team behind you. Like obviously you and Nat are the face of the organisation, but you've got a really good staff who make sure you have success on these big days.
Yes, we're blessed with the staff we've got at the moment, and for Nat and I are just coming off the track and having the next ones organised and ready. We didn't have to worry about that and just focused on the driving all day.
How many will you be looking after here in New South Wales over the next month?
I'll have 5 here to look after.
And Nat, how many will she have in Queensland?
She'll have the same number.
Okay, so what about, will we see any of the Jules winners over here for the Breeders' Crown later in the season?
No, I don't think we will.
Okay, so Lazarus, he's a no?
No, he's a no, yes.
Well, congratulations on today. Oh, kept under wraps. What did you make of its performance today at Menangle?
I was very pleased with him. He's raced without having a lot of luck at home, and although last start he was a bit disappointing on a wet track, but his work's been good and he backed it up today.
What's his main aim?
He's Breeders' Challenge, so next week heats for the Breeders' Challenge.
Well, great, congratulations on the day today, and no doubt we're going to see more of you over the next month.
Yeah, thanks, Greg.
Todd, Seal and Print goes around in the Golden Mile on a Saturday night. He's drawn a little bit wide.
Yeah, he hasn't had a lot of luck with his draws in the last few weeks, but hopefully I can get onto him a little bit more this week, and we should be getting home, hopefully.
Are you happy with how he's been going?
Last week I was a little bit disappointed. I mean, they ran a really fast last half, but he's better than that, but he's always been a little bit like that, hot and cold, but hopefully this might be his week.
What's the plans with him long term?
Hopefully a lot of the good ones will go to Queensland, and then I'll just keep punching him around here and try and get a little bit of money while they're gone.
No plans to take him to Perth for the Inter?
No, I don't think so. He won't handle the half mile too well, so he really likes Menangle when he's on here. He's pretty good.
Now you're going to Melton on Friday night. Got a couple of nice drives there, including 2 for Anton Galino. Firstly, Arbo has drawn well in gate 2.
Yeah, no, I'm in love with her, man. She's really good. She seems to be getting stronger and stronger all the time, and both of them, as long as they do everything right and we don't have any bad luck, they should be thereabouts.
Arbo was really good here Saturday week ago and fought off some really talented mares.
Yeah, I think she stepped up there and showed her class and showed how good she is. So, like I said, I'm really looking forward to going down, and I think it's going to be a great night of racing there.
What about My Tribeca? Obviously bred to Northern Hemisphere time, and she gives away a bit of age, but gee, she mowed it home in the New South Wales Trotters Oaks.
Yeah, she's doing a huge job at the moment for how old she really is. She's pretty much a 2-year-old, so she's racing the fillies a little older than her and a little bigger than her, but no, she was massive in the Oaks. We were very unlucky at the start, and that's racing, and she did a huge job to get down as well as she did and finish with the field and actually run home like she did, so we'll wrap with her.
Time's going to mean a bit for her, like give her some time, 6 months, 12 months, and we'll see her sparkle. Yeah,
definitely. She's that little age gap behind them there, but it's like anything with the trotters and that. The more miles you get under them, and they really mature then.
And what about the run you're having? You're having a super run, Metro Premiership. You're up there with them. You must be enjoying your time at the moment.
Yeah, no, this season's been really good for me, and really enjoying it, and it's awesome to get to drive them trotters and that, like ones like that in the Oaks and that. So Anton's been good to me there, looking after me, and I'm really enjoying driving them at the moment.
Well, mate, good luck on Friday and Saturday night.
Yeah, no, thanks very much, Greg. Cheers.